Liu Thong was surprisingly quick to make his decision. He hung his head and surrendered as soon as he realized his cause was lost.
Liu Bei and his people escaped from Xiangyang. Now he is heading for Jiangxia, no doubt to appeal for aid from Liu Qi, Liu Sung's older brother.
Liu Bei and his people? That is unusual for both the leader and the peasants who willingly follow him.
Not for Liu Bei. He has the power to sway people to his will. It is not surprising he is able to command such loyalty.
I would scarce believe it possible, but the evidence is there before us, and I cannot deny it. Now quickly, gather your best men and go after him. We cannot let him reach Jiangxia under any circumstances.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Go and get them!
Look! Let's go! It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
Now! We don't have time to worry about the peasants. Hurry after Liu Bei!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You won't be reaching Lord Liu Bei without cutting me down first!
I admire your spirit, but we will pass. Mark my words.
Ah, you finally caught up. Now to go after Liu Bei.
You go ahead, brother. Zhao Yun and I shall hold them here.
Very well. You are to return alive and unharmed, you hear?
Out of my way!
Damn you! I shall slay Liu Bei
The enemy
myself.
officer has been defeated.
Soldiers! Someone help us! Somebody, please help! Lord Liu Bei's son, Ado! He's been left behind! Lord Zhang Fei, help us go. Hold the position here. We shall bring back Ado. All my might. Can't believe
The enemy officer
march!
has been defeated.
Look! It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come! We defeat this officer, and the people will flee. But we need not scare the peasants more than necessary.
Cowardly servants of Cao Cao, heed my words. Here stands Zhang Fei of Yan. Come at me if you crave death!
It's no good! I can't keep up anymore!
We managed to cut them off just like Lord Jiashu said. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied.
All right, let's catch up to Liu Bei while we can.
We cannot stop here. We must keep pushing on. The common folk who trusted me have been caught up in the fight. This territory,
The enemy officer
a mistake.
has been defeated.
Cao Cao's forces are attacking innocent people? Those rotten bastards!
Ado, it's good to see you unharmed. I, Zhao Yun, shall protect you with my life. Forward march!
That name means nothing. He stands alone.
Surround him!
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
All my might!
The enemy officer
Where you
has
are!
been defeated.
Going anywhere! I'll make sure you fall by my sword!
I am ready. We have no time to waste on
The
the
enemy
likes of
officer
you.
has
Out
been
of our
defeated.
way! There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
Look! Cao Cao's soldiers have gone away! Quickly! Let's flee now while we can! Let's get serious! A brave hero without an equal.
I think
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next? I'll take you on! Fight you! All right. Let's do this!
Lion's wrath, burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
My blade was cutting nothing nothing but air. Truly formidable.
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Oh my God! Such an impressive feat. You're truly a warrior with no equal.
Afford to fall here.
So, we've arrived at Chang'an Bridge unscathed.
The enemy officer
Lord Liu Bei right
has
away.
been defeated.
Yeah, go! I'll take care of things here.
This appears to be as far as we go. We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Is out. We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we could start preparations in earnest.
Embarrassing strike. Still, thank you for your help.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe.
The enemy officer has
Cao
been
Yun.
defeated.
Good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for our help. You have my eternal gratitude.
The enemy officer has been... The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can let you go no further. I, Zheng He, will put an end to your grand escape.
So close. Take this. Press onward. We shall stand victorious. Enemies in sight. Whoa, just a little further. Hold strong, everyone!
All my might!
Let's go.
Take that! Time to act. Let's end this.
Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it. I gotta retreat for now.
I hope you can get away safely, brother.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiansha.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Now advance!
That's Cao Cao's main force. It's over for us if they catch up to us. We must hurry! Between the terrain here and Zhuge Liang, I don't think we're getting out of this easily.
Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them!
What's going on? We've been brought to bay. We must consider withdrawing. They've cut off our route. It looks like we will have to go around.
This is the last thing we need. No doubt this is Zhuge Liang's work as well.
Take this. Bear witness, my count.
This area will make a fine addition to our territory.
All my might. Impressive.
Unprepared.
The enemy officer
I know now how ill-prepared I was. I will retreat.
Finally, we're through. Let's go. Our path lies ahead.
I'm glad you're all right, brother. Now, leave the rest to me.
Gladly. I'm counting on you, Guan Yu.
Damn it. We let Liu Bei slip through our fingers. This failure will end up causing problems for us. We don't have time to worry about the peasants. Hurry after Liu Bei.
You won't be reaching Lord Liu Bei without cutting me down first!
Admire your spirit, but we will pass. Mark my words.
Ah, you finally caught up. Now to go after Liu Bei.
Some soldiers! Someone help us! We're saved! Come on, let's run while we can.
Good eye!
The enemy officer has been
You go
defeated.
ahead, brother. Jiao Yun and I shall hold them here.
But
Let's go.
you'll take him alive and unharmed to here.
I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh my might. Somebody, please help! Lord Liu Bei's son, Ado! He's been left behind! Lord Zhangfei,
The enemy officer has been
hold
defeated.
the position here. I shall bring back honor. Forward march! Let's go.
Cowardly servants of Cao Cao, heed my words. Here stands Zhang Fei of Yan. Come at me if you crave death!
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. We managed to cut them off just like Lord Xiaoshu said. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied. Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right, let's catch up to Liu Bei while we can.
The enemy officer
cannot stop here.
has been defeated.
We must keep pushing on. Arno, it's good to see you unharmed. I, Zhao Yun, shall protect you with my life. Forward march!
Stop where you are! Going anywhere! I'll make sure you fall by my sword!
The enemy officer has been
No
defeated.
time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way!
The battle is more or less going as expected.
Look! Cao Cao's soldiers have got away! Quickly! Let's flee now while we can! Looking rough. I have to fight you!
Let's do this!
Take that! I am dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
This blade was cutting nothing but air! Truly formidable.
That name means nothing to me. He stands alone. Surround him!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Zhuge Liang. You made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we can start putting our plans into place.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Bring him down. The sun's here! All right!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Leave the rest up to you!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Looking rough.
I see you. So, we've arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed. I will head toward Lord Liu Bei right away.
I'll take care of things here!
This appears to be as far as we go. Time to end this.
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I gotta retreat for now.
Time to act.
I hope you can get away safely. Take this!
All my might.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations
The
in
enemy
earnest.
officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
I must retreat and rethink my plans. We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Let's go.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape. All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Now advance!
That's Cao Cao's main force. It's over for us if they catch up to us. We must hurry!
here. Don't you go, Leon? I don't think we're getting out of this easily.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed. Xiao Yun, good to see you back in one piece.
You ran through hell for Otto. You have my eternal gratitude.
The end's in sight. Just a little further. Hold strong, everyone! Take that! Is that it?
I reckon this will be the shortest route.
We can let you go no further. I, Zheng He, will put an end to your grand escape.
So close. Press onward. We shall stand victorious. Concentrate. All my might.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. You would try to stop us. There's much to say. But for now, we fight! This appears to be as far as we come.
My apologies for the wait.
Can't get any more. Retreat! Retreat! How about this? Is this the end for me? After all the sacrifices my comrades have made for me, this is how I repay them.
I've been waiting for this.
You hold them all! Escape while you can! Show your children and grandchildren. Show them a world in which they can live free and without strife. The enemy officer, you have my word, defeated.
I will make it a reality!
Like a dragon!
Got you!
So he managed to get away. A man of Liu Bei's capabilities is a threat indeed. So, Liu Bei's escaped us again.
I truly thought we had him. It should have been over.
So now what?
There's no point continuing this chase any further. We would just be sacrificing more men.
It pains me to say it, but I agree. I'll gather our troops and withdraw to Shangyang.
Good. Liu Bei, just as I foresaw, you have become the main obstacle standing in my way. But if you insist on taking to the skies like a dragon, you leave me no choice but to shoot you down. It is down to fate now. When we meet again, we will find out once and for all which of us has been chosen by the heavens.
What a battle. I
can scarcely believe all that happened. Lord Cao Yun, charging alone through Cao Cao's camp. Lord Zheng Fei, standing alone and fighting what seemed like an entire army. Despite knowing the danger, the people of Xiangyang were following Lord Liu Bei all the way to Jiangxia. I doubt anyone ever imagined such a thing was possible. Did you? Yes, exactly. I think so too. Only those who have experienced it themselves can understand the mysterious sway that Lord Liu Bei holds over the people. People's hearts are a strange and puzzling thing. With heart alone, a mediocre warrior can transform himself into an army of one, while powerless peasants can be turned into a mighty army. That is why Cao Cao fears Lord Liu Bei, his power to sway the hearts of the people. That alone makes him more formidable than the mightiest warrior. But then, hearts are also fickle and change like the wind. Lord Cao Cao seeks to govern the world with reason. This is a firmer foundation. That is why I believe he is the stronger of the two. But which of these two ways will sway the people? Which path does the world seek from its heroes? Perhaps the next battle will provide the answer.
I miss the days when thieves were a timid bunch. I hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous.
Being hungry keeps you in low spirits. Come and grab something to eat. I'll keep it cheap, promise.
I just want our life to remain as it is. I don't really need much else. I miss the days when thieves were a timid bunch.
Oh, it's you.
Go show him what you're made of.
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day. Joyous news indeed.
The Yuan clan has fallen. It is just as I said when we first met. Was that a compliment? Do not waste such kindness on me. I am a cold-hearted man. The place I once called home before I abandoned it is now but a memory. And yet, I do not shed a single tear. The Yuan clan fought bravely to the last at Mount Bailong. By enlisting the Huan, they even gave up their pride to survive. It was the kind of battle I wanted to see from them. They fought with the full force of their wisdom and might. I could hardly believe it was them, the way they stood against the odds, giving themselves completely to the cause of survival. I am even tempted to think that their fate would have been different if I had been there with them to fight to the bitter end. No, that would be unfair to everyone. I have made my choice. I live for nothing but the thrill of battle. I have no interest in why the fighting began or for what cause. For this reason, I will feel at home as long as I can be on the front lines serving Lord Cao Cao. Besides, I will be fighting by your side on countless battlefields for the foreseeable future. I have made the choice to come here based on my ideals. And the pride I feel in my decision will never turn into sadness and regret. I want you to feel the same way. Is that too selfish? You do. I don't think I've ever seen a sky so beautiful. Even things you have seen many times look different when your heart is clear. It's gotten cold. I'd like to warm myself up in your room tonight as well. I'm counting on you.
say there's a dragon living up in the mountains.
Liu Bei has moved from Zhangsha to Fangkou. He may be seeking refuge with the Sun clan.
The Sun clan. They were in their prime under Sun Ce, but since the succession, they have been weakened by internal conflict and intrigue.
That said, Wu remains one of the most powerful forces in the realm today, comparable only to ourselves and to Liu Zhang of Bashu. I imagine Liu Bei is carefully considering who to ally with against us. Liu Zhang or Sun Quan?
Of those two, Sun Quan is the clear choice. Consider his officers, Cheng Pu, Huang Gai, and Heng Dong, followed by Zhou Yu and Lu Su. A fine mix of age and wisdom with youth and intelligence.
Yes, but we have the superior force and an overwhelming advantage in numbers. We could try to contact Wu and ask for their surrender.
Yes. If they were wise and the terms were fair, they would surely consider it, especially once they see the size of our army.
It's worth a try. Send an envoy. Sun Jian or Sun Ce would simply reject the offer no matter the terms. But with Sun Quan in charge, perhaps they will listen to reason.
And if they do refuse our terms, we will simply apply pressure on the Sun clan and fracture their coalition.
Yes, and while we wait for a reply, we can continue training our naval forces.
Our troops are men of the plains, not the sea. We need experienced naval officers to make them into seafarers.
Wu is located on the banks of the Yangtze River, and they likely have sailors aplenty. Whereas I doubt our army holds a single experienced mariner.
Perhaps we could enlist the help of the officers we captured in Jing. Many of them are well versed in naval matters.
We have little choice in the matter. We cannot avoid a fight on the river and will need their aid. Reorganize our forces, taking into account our disadvantage on the water. We want as many ships and men as we can afford. This may be our only opportunity to smash those who oppose us in one fell swoop. We cannot afford to let it slip from our grasp.
I did not expect them to reject our terms. A wandering general with barely an army to his name convinced them to join him in fighting the greatest army in the realm.
By sheer force of will, he's dragged the whole nation into his war. Liu Bei's is as troublesome as I feared.
What say you, my lord? It is no small matter to go to war against a nation as powerful as Wu.
It changes nothing. Our goal remains the same. We will continue the naval training and trust in our strategy to win the day. If we fool ourselves into thinking he is guided by anything other than emotion and instinct, the road to victory will be hard. We can only defeat Liu Bei with our own logic and reason.
Why, if it isn't Shishu? How long has it been?
Pang Tong, what brings you here?
I'm here to respond to an offer. Lord Cao Cao has asked me to join his army.
Ah, you too, eh?
You don't sound pleased, Shishu. As long as I've known you, you've always chosen the difficult road. I wish you'd try doing what you want more often.
What I want? Well, that's easier said than done. I'm no sleeping dragon, nor am I a fledgling phoenix. I've neither talons to catch the clouds, nor wings to soar through the sky. I'm bound to land, a humble woodlouse hurrying about its business.
No man is without shackles, no matter how free he thinks he is. That goes for peasants, generals, and yes, even Zhuge Liang. But even shackled, it is up to each of us to decide how to make the most of our situation.
Oh?
Yes, dragons and phoenixes soar through the sky, but we must not overlook the mice and lice scurrying upon the ground. They may sometimes gaze up at the great flying beasts with envy, but then they grit their teeth and carry on with their own business. That is how you've always been, and I admire you for it.
Lord Pang Tong, Lord Cao Cao wishes to see you. He is waiting in his tent.
Ah, duty calls, and this old phoenix must heed the summons. Until next time, then.
Pang Tong.
Ah, it's you. But I suppose it's only natural we'd run into each other. Simple. I'm in Lord Cao Cao's service now. When two men have different aspirations, it's only natural that they each follow their own path, which is what we've decided to do. These are turbulent times, after all. Your own path's taken a few twists and turns, hasn't it? No man under heaven has the right to gainsay another man's path, not when he's chosen it of his own volition. This path that I'm on now, well, it's the one I've chosen, and I won't be stepping off it, no matter what anyone says.
We have enough ships and enough men. We also have the fledgling Phoenix's plan and an insider. We've done all we can to prepare.
But even so, the joint forces of Sun Quan and Liu Bei are deployed on the Yangtze River and at Chibi, ready and waiting for our assault. Soldiers are valuable, not to be sacrificed. If the enemy were wise, they would never fight a battle that they thought they were destined to lose.
So you're saying they see a path to victory?
In numbers, we have the overwhelming advantage. But we must entertain the idea that they have devised the means to level the odds.
That makes sense. But what could it be?
Here, what worries me most is the chance of a fire attack. A massive fleet of vessels, packed tight on a river, will be a tempting target. But such an attack is risky. It's more than just setting a few fires amongst the enemy. Flame is a fickle enemy. Depending on the direction of the wind, the blaze can easily be swept towards one's own ships and men. The great Sun Tzu himself warned that fire attacks should only be used under certain circumstances.
The direction of the prevailing winds on the Yangtze seemed to preclude the possibility of a fire attack. For this reason, I too support Lord Pang Tong's proposal. We should chain our ships together and form a stable platform across the river.
This would address the problem of our soldiers getting seasick. But what if the winds were to change direction?
I doubt that would happen. It's not impossible, I grant you that, but still, unlikely.
Which is why we will be counting on you. We may have cause to call upon your power as the Guardian of Peace.
You have the power to read the movement of the air itself, yes? Which means you'll be able to tell us the instant the winds change direction. Thank you. We are counting on you.
I've been relying on your extraordinary talents for a long time now. Ever since we fought the Yellow Turbans many moons ago. You mustn't forget that more than any man, I know exactly what you're capable of. Now is the time to claim the mantle of greatness. After all, you are my Zluan, remember?
I've survived many a battlefield like this.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
I once was a thief, I'll admit it. But now I'm fighting to unite the realm.
When you fight, your life is on the line. That's how it's always been.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
is almost time to set out. This will be the greatest battle yet. Are you ready for it?
Good. Then let us go. From this moment on, you must be on your guard at all times.
Let's begin.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
I agree.
Yes.
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 My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties. We may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Start the advance! Valiant tigers, unsheath your claws and bare your fangs! To protect our land and maintain our pride! For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle.
Let loose a rain of arrows. Do not let the enemy approach. All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
The enemy has shifted entirely to defense. They must have some kind of plan.
Once this battle is won, Cao Cao's dream will be within our grasp. Still, our task remains unchanged. Strike down the enemy and claim victory. That is all. If you understand the plan, then let's go.
The final battle is at hand. Behold, let us join the fray. Got this. Oh my might.
So you've come. It shall not be so easy to slip past me.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
Infested. The enemy officer shall return after reviewing my strategy.
You've finished such impressive feats. You're truly a warrior with no equal.
Somehow, we made it. Now, let's do this.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have. Let's go.
It's simply the enemy officer has been
I was
defeated.
ever here. Until next time.
Looking rough.
Let's go.
Now, try this on for size.
The enemy's plan is unclear. There's only so much we can do. Our priority for now should be whittling down their forces.
Very well. Time to rub salt into the wound, as it were.
Who will get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
It is time. I shall pray to invoke the winds. The enemy officer
That white
has
fan,
been defeated.
his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
Okay, I give up. We'll get what's coming next time.
Now, I will begin my prayer. I shall summon the
enemy
greatest
officer
gale I can
has been
muster.
defeated.
Zhuge Liang is dying? There must be some other meaning behind it.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
Is ours.
The odds are overwhelmingly in our favor. All the more reason to remain ever vigilant.
The time is right. Go.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
Came running out despite the risks, huh? I admire the courage.
You've got guts rushing out here like this. How about a duel, then?
This relentless rain of arrows has slowed our advance to a crawl.
The enemy officer
deal with their archers first and foremost. Start the advance!
I shall pull back for now. But next time, it will not fall so easily.
We have the upper hand. Galvanize yourselves, everyone. Let us swiftly crush the enemy!
Oh, we're back on even footing. Now we can really show them what we're made of.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance! Take this! This is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can fight no longer. I must escape while my body still allows it.
Take this! You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Put off the advance.
Nobody is dead. That one guy? Let's go. I can't believe it. He really defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. And open it up. Now! Advance! With all my might.
Where you've come, show you. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has
Our
been
blades
defeated.
shall do the talking.
The moment has come.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we heed to those we love. Dozens of necks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Defeat. This will not be where I die. However.
Oh, you're good. Quite good. Still, my will cannot be broken so easily.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is how you do it.
Only now that I face you as an opponent do I realize just how strong you are.
What's wrong, Julian? Is your resolve truly so weak?
End this! How could I?
Let's go.
It seems I can do no more. Retreat is the only option.
You didn't get away unscathed. Let us retreat and rally our forces for now.
Let's get serious.
situation is in our favor. Time to go all out!
They can no longer stand in our way. Press onward. Unflinching, unstoppable.
I've been looking forward to this. I'm not gonna hold back! Let's go. I've been waiting for this.
An enemy assault. In that case, we shall do as planned.
His prayer desk is certainly well guarded. Clearly they are up to something here.
Bring them down. Looking rough. Time to act. What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Next time I see you! Let's go. You're finished!
The winds have changed. A little too convenient to be a mere coincidence.
We have lured Cao Cao's forces quite some distance. So too, have we averted their gaze from the base. With this, we can hold out until the designated time arrives.
Zhuge Liang summoned this wind? Such a feat cannot be accomplished by a mere man.
We are facing an enemy who possesses almost divine power. Anything is possible at this point.
An opening. With all my might. All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been defeated.
Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks.
If you would, look around. You are alone. You don't even stand a chance.
The wind blows strong from the southeast. The time has come.
I must say, playing the role of a traitor cuts deep into one's soul. But I was able to infiltrate deep into the enemy's ranks. It was worth it in the end. At the fires! Commence the counterattack!
Fire! It's spreading! Got this!
Time for fires to be changed in the wind. Liu Bei, Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat! Post haste!
You have done well to survive.
The time is now.
Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! Time to act. Shape the world to our will! Forward march! See you.
At this rate, our victory is all but assured. My work here is done.
The ships go up in flames one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pang Tong? If I did not know better, I would say. Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them.
Here's the resistance is futile.
We're in the shoot.
not be able to make it through this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back. Well done.
And now, my work here is done. It's about time I return to my true allies. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again, someday.
Pangtong, a free spirit, if I have ever seen one.
You're finished. Here's the resistance is futile. From the tables. An opening. Take this. Follow my might.
The enemy officer.
You looking to have a bout with me, Shosan?
Here's a strategist alive that can best me in battle. I hear heart's
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Time to unload.
Take this. The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn. Won't give us a chance to regroup. Have no choice. Forget about victory. I command you all to survive. Head north. Distance yourselves from the battlefield.
Onwards! Follow your general! Forward march!
We're nearly there, Lord Cao Cao. Please, don't lose hope.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
I hate to admit it, but the enemy was a step ahead of us. But we can still escape with our lives. We can't let them take that as well.
One guy shall take you on. Are you ready?
Most of the ships are up in flames now. The way ahead may also be blocked. Stay vigilant.
In times of crisis, it is important to stay calm. Keep formation and retreat.
We have been brought to bay. I must consider withdrawing.
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
The enemy officer has been
Won't
defeated.
give us a chance to regroup. We have no choice. Forget about victory. I command you all to survive. Head north. Distance yourselves from the battlefield.
Onwards! Follow your general!
Forward march! Like a dragon!
Let's go. And open
Take this! The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Won't give us a chance to regroup. We have no choice. Forget about victory. I command you all to survive. Head north. Distance yourselves from the battlefield.
and open. Time to act. Victory! Nice. Yeah! Like a dragon! Take that. Opening! And opening. Under that. Like a dragon! Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Resistance is futile.
Looking rough.
Onwards! Follow your general! Forward march!
The enemy officer has
We're
been
nearly
defeated.
there, Lord Cao Cao. Please, don't lose hope.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
The moment has come. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Feel my steel! Turn the tables. All my might. And open.
facing me in battle. Prepare yourself.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. Your presence sets my mind at ease.
Must retreat.
Our hard work has borne fruit. We've got the upper hand now.
Take this.
My ambition cannot be stopped.
Tables turned.
I've been waiting for this.
The enemy officer
Let us postpone this fight until next time. Farewell.
No matter how you slice it.
Take this. Here's the resistance is futile.
Where did I go wrong? It used to look too good.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Such great strength. Hold back for now.
Magnificent. Your talents are unrivaled in this world.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Most of the ships are up in flames now. The way ahead may also be blocked. Stay vigilant.
In times of crisis, it is important to stay calm. Keep formation and retreat.
It pains me that we played right into the enemy's hands. That is why we must come back. Even stronger.
One guy shall take you on. I'm ready.
Turn the tables.
I hate to admit it. The enemy is a step ahead of us. We can still escape with our lives. We can't let them take that as well.
Rough and rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Securing an escape route is our top priority. We cannot afford to fail.
They caught us completely unawares. Now isn't the time to despair. I must hurry back to Lord Cao Cao. Weapons are useless against roaring flames. We must go back and protect Lord Cao Cao. I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Bring him down.
You ready for this?
Tables turned. Secret purpose. We end this here. Rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Best I fall back and get my head straight.
Get ready.
So, you are here to stop me. There's no need for words. I will simply do all I can to fend you off.
Sun Quan shall take you on!
Let's go then. Are you here to face me? Take this! Behold my power! Take this! Take this! It's over! You can handle this. All my might!
Here I go.
Got you!
Let's end this with all my might.
The enemy officer
Retreat from
has
now.
been defeated.
Rest assured, payback awaits you.
Such impressive feats. You're truly a warrior with no equal.
Take this!
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
Ah, it is you. Then I've nothing more to worry about.
When things got tough, I thought of you. And now you're here. Almost crazy.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Keep on going.
Let's go. Let's go.
Cannot be.
The enemy officer
I must retreat
has been
for
defeated.
now. But next time, it will be different.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And protect the next battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
But to fall back.
So close.
Looking rough.
Take this!
Turn the tables.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
The enemy officer
Okay,
has been
give up.
defeated.
We'll get what's coming next time.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred for protection. So! Take this! Prepare yourself! Your life shall end here!
Cannot stop now. Let's break through and continue our escape.
How could
the enemy officer
South
has been defeated.
Over here! The enemy won't find us here.
Survive at all costs. We must be ready to do whatever it takes. Liu Bei. I wonder sometimes if heaven is on his side. But still, I am alive, which means my own share of heaven's luck has not completely run out. Not yet, anyway. I will not give up this fight. Many good men have sacrificed themselves for my ambition. Everything we have gained so far is thanks to you, your bravery and heroism. My very life is a testament to all those who have died for my cause, and all those who still live to fight. The future is still in our hands.
Lord Cao Cao.
We will prevail no matter what. Do not fail me now.
Well... must keep marching. I will find a way forward.
His lordship should be heading north. We can circle round ahead and rendezvous with him. Excuse me.
It's time to go after Cao Cao. With my speed, I'll catch up to him in no time. And get it! Now!
Don't let Cao 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 concentrate his forces. Stay on guard and strike with everything you have.
All my might.
Begin the advance.
This territory. Go on ahead. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Leave this fight to me.
Yes. You are my sword and shield, Zhang Yao. I am counting on you. This land is not as empty as it seems. We have no choice but to press on.
You will not escape me. Prepare to die, Cao Cao.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An ambush. Let me deal with them. After all, it's in the moments of greatest peril that valor shines the brightest.
This is where we make our stand. We must be ready to die to protect the future of our kingdom.
Looks like the enemy has discerned our intentions. We need to choose our next move carefully.
We should organize our surviving troops. That could allow us a way out of this desert.
Our fate is in your hands. Do as you have suggested. Now, go.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The mountain road still lies far ahead. I'd like to rendezvous with his lordship as quickly as possible, but... Let's go.
Stop where you are. If you think we'll let you return to Cao Cao's side, you're sorely mistaken.
So far, still half the journey remains. We have to march on to escape this death trap.
Look at me, Cao Cao. I, Rimon, shall strike you down. Take that! Victory! Do not lay a finger on Lord Cao Cao. While I have breath in my lungs.
Well done, DYNASTY. Now there's nothing to stop us from hurrying to our lord's side. All my might.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We don't have time to waste here. I'll deal with them. The rest of you, go on ahead.
Take this. You looking to have a bout with me? Kyo-san?
We may taste victory in this moment. Savor it. See me again.
Still no sign of his lordship. We have to move faster, but stay vigilant.
You won't be joining Cao Cao. Not unless you can go through me.
I will deal with this. The rest of you, keep moving. Find his lordship. Take this.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Did you charge him here alone? Not a good look. Breaking away.
Take this.
When things got tough, I thought of you. And now you're here. Crazy.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Good. We've made it. Now we need only await his lordship.
You think it'll be that easy? I'm sorry, but your journey ends here.
This is the end.
That suits me fine.
The enemy officer
Down while I'm
has
waiting
been
for his
defeated.
lordship to arrive.
I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. We have been brought to bay. I must consider withdrawing.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate, we must find a way to overcome this situation.
This is as far as my path is to take me.
This territory. The enemy officer
Hold back
has
for
been
now.
defeated.
But next time, I will not fall so easily.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
My lord! Thank the heavens you're alive! The situation is dire, but my blade is still keen. We can fight through this!
I'm counting on it. You at my side. We will break through their blockades.
I am thankful that you've come. Now it is a battle worth fighting.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of a kind.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
We're no longer on the defensive. Let us strive for more. All my might.
Let's go.
Worst has passed. Now we must go on the offensive.
Oh, what a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
My lord! Thank the heavens you're alive! The situation is dire, but my blade is still keen. We can fight through this!
The moment counting on it. You at my side. We will break through their blockades.
I am thankful that you've come. Now it is a battle worth fighting.
It is you. And I've nothing more to worry about.
I cannot afford to fall here. Thank you for rushing in to save me. Help me be free from this predicament.
I dare you to try and best me and my foe!
Some days, a gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
Take this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll get what's coming next time.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you. Now, to rendezvous with his lordship.
Take that!
Sally forward. Let's go. That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
Ah, alive and kicking, I see. It's good to have you back with us.
I don't believe in overexerting oneself. Good luck out there.
Oh, we're back on even footing. Now we can really show them what we're made of.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Time is right. Go.
I am thankful that you've come. Now it is a battle worth fighting.
My lord! Thank the heavens you're alive! The situation is dire, but my blade is still keen. We can fight through this!
I'm counting on it. You at my side. Break through their blockades.
It is you. I have nothing more to worry about.
Thank you for rushing in to save me. Help me be free from this predicament.
I dare you to try and best me and my bow!
Some days, a gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
I cannot afford to fall here.
That was much too close. I will forever remember this fate.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of a kind.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Once again slips from our grasp. We'll pull back for now and get him next time.
Take that! Let's go! Take that! Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer
I give up.
has been defeated.
I will pull back for now.
Alive and kicking, I see. It's good to have you back with us.
Let's end this.
I can't take another step.
The enemy officer
Thanks to you,
has been
our
defeated.
pursuers have been driven off. There's nothing left to stop us from Reach Lordship and fulfilling our mission. There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
Take that!
What foresaw this victory before it even happened?
Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer
Fight no
has
longer.
been defeated.
I must escape while my body still allows it.
We managed to drive off the pursuers, thanks to you. Now we can return to our real mission and protect his lordship.
Take this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you. Now, to rendezvous with his lordship.
Take that.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Defeat. This will not be where I die.
We've driven back the enemy. Now quickly, gather the men and let us rendezvous with his lordship. Even so, I shall not
The enemy
abandon
officer
hope.
has been defeated.
So your loss at Chibi didn't quite break your spirit. We're not beaten yet either.
Take that! One after another, they come in an endless wave.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of a kind.
When things got tough, I thought of you. But now you're here. Crazy. Just forget I was ever here.
Until next time. That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor. Who's acting tough with you? Give me a hand here.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Rest assured, payback awaits you.
All my might! Get a shot! Get a shot! Get a shot!
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
But next time, it will be different. It is done, Cao Cao. The road is open again. Just a little further, and we will be there.
We have arrived. This is not the end of the journey.
We've been waiting for you, Cao Cao. Prepare to die in the hands of Chun Fei!
Suppose we'll let you ahead. Excuse me?
Cut down anyone who tries to stand in your way. You must keep moving. At all costs.
Now's our chance! Pursuing force, attack! We'll crush Cao Cao in our pincer movement!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How many hounds are snapping at Cao Cao's heels? This is a dangerous trap.
Reinforcements have arrived. We'll stop the enemy. My lord, you go to the center. Lord Shun Yu will take care of the rest. Very well. I shall heed your counsel, Shun Yu. You can handle this. I trust.
Going down.
We've been waiting for you, Cao Cao. Prepare to die at the hands of Chun Fei!
Bear with me with my power.
Concentrate down anyone who tries to stand in your way. You must keep moving.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now's our chance! Pursuing force, attack! We'll crush Cao Cao in our pincer movement!
Looking snapping at Cao Cao's heels. This is a dangerous trap.
Reinforcements have arrived. We'll stop the enemy. My lord, you go to the center. Lord Xu Yu will take care of the rest.
All my might!
Very well. I shall heed your counsel, Xu Yu. You can handle this. I trust. There is no turning back now. We must keep moving forward. What the enemy has in store for us. Such has always been my way. That is indeed my mission. Let it be done.
Just one more move, and we can cut off Cao Cao completely. Let's deploy troops from here.
Being pushed back. This cannot be allowed to continue. Let's go.
Time's up. Can't the enemy do better than that?
All my might.
To manage to rally the enemy officer.
Suppose the real
Been
battle
defeated.
starts now.
Witness our plans in action.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's time! Men, prepare for the final confrontation!
We've taken more losses than I thought. Stand firm and hold your ground. Take this. Bear witness to my power.
We have been brought to bay. I must consider withdrawing.
Let's go.
I am thankful that you've come. Now it is a battle worth fighting.
Take that!
What is this? So Cao got away. No matter. He can't run forever. Bring him down. We'll catch him eventually.
For now, our mission is complete. His lordship will be waiting on ahead.
knows me. Take that! Connor, no! Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
One guy's turn. Let us strike terror.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Cao Cao, please, go on ahead. We will keep these hounds at bay.
Xu Chu, you are a stalwart ally. I will do as you ask. But follow me as soon as you can.
Things may not end well for us at this rate. When things got tough, I thought of you. And now you're here. Crazy.
Going to withstand against me. You become a worthy foe. Salsa cannot be allowed to escape, and I will strike down anyone who tries to stop me.
So, we must take the untraveled path if we wish to survive. This reminds me of when we failed to defeat Dong Zhuo.
I remember that. We just barely escaped when this come. This really does feel the same, doesn't it?
This is no time to be looking back on our lives. We'll be fighting for them soon enough.
Pride and arrogance lead only to defeat. Remember how all this began. Fate is in our hands. Ours alone.
I don't know how much more I can take.
Time to end this.
Let's go. No point wasting any more effort here. We'll join up with Zhou Yu and settle this in a final battle.
Well done. Now, let's catch up to Cao Cao. Together.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? Ha ha! You truly are one of a kind. All my might.
I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Every victory serves to make me this much stronger. Let's go.
No matter what awaits us, we must keep pushing forward. Only then can we find the way to salvation.
This is hardly surprising. They prepared quite a welcoming party.
You will not be intimidated, no matter how large their army. March forward and smash through their ranks. Do not fear.
This is quite the army they've assembled. I suppose if they're that serious, we have no choice but to fight them. Come now! To arms! The great battle is upon us!
Do not quail! Do not falter! By our own hand, our own steel, we will forge the path forward!
So, you made it this far, which means you get to fight me.
Time to end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You bested me. My, how you've grown.
We have the upper hand. Keep up the pace.
We will crush Cao Cao's forces with rocks. Begin the assault.
It's come down to this moment. Forward, and don't stop for anything. All my might.
Enough.
At this rate.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer
turn the tide now.
has been defeated.
Ready your weapons. Stand firm.
Looking rough.
Let's go. Can't let them push us back any further. Everyone, target Cao Cao.
I must protect Lord Cao Cao. I won't let anyone near him, no matter how powerful they are.
We're getting the best of our forces. We'll just have to do something about that.
Let's go, dude! Hey, help us put the enemy forces into chaos!
They're cutting their way through.
Stand firm, men! We have numbers on our side!
Their lines are wavering. Now's our chance.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
With me, men! Break through their lines and open a path through!
Biding your time. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done, Shun Yu. Brilliant strategist.
I'm impressed. You show no fear. You take each battle as a chance to grow stronger.
But we can't let him outdo us. No, my brother! Attack!
As long as Lord Cao Cao is alive, my blade will not falter. Zheng Liao has returned!
Take this!
officer
a chance
has
for
been
victory.
defeated.
I'll not let it slip through my fingers.
Now is the time.
Heavens, bear witness to our victory! Take this.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Take this.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
The situation poorly.
Thank you for rushing in to save me. I must be free from this predicament.
It's a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself. Let me give you a glimpse of my master strategy.
Stand your ground and face me!
We cannot hold the line much longer. We have to call upon our rear guard.
For the sake of Wu, take down Cao Cao. Fight now and bring peace to our families and our nation!
This did not exactly
The enemy
go to
officer
plan.
has been defeated, but
In the grand scheme of things, it makes a difference.
This is a sight to see. A true warrior of the three kingdoms, in the flesh. Things are proceeding favorably. Let's keep up the pressure. Tables turn. Let's get serious. Take that! Before it even happens. Gotta be quicker.
the enemy
I
officer
know now how
has been
ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
Don't stop! I have defeated an enemy officer!
The enemy officer
Neither my heart
has
nor
been
my
defeated.
spear have broken. We shall meet again.
We're being forced back! All troops, concentrate your attack! Aim for Cao Cao!
Determined to finish this, no matter the cost. Do not let them through! Protect Cao Cao!
You remember? This is just like the first time we met. You had nothing wrong. You were nothing. You certainly couldn't fight. I took it easy on you then. But look at you now. I'll offer you no favors this time. Could ignore you once, not anymore. I'm gonna crush you with all my might! What is this?
The enemy officer has been
No matter
defeated.
how you slice it. Damn it. I held nothing back, but it still wasn't enough. I'll admit, you've gotten strong.
A light shining in the midst of mortal combat. The very soul of battle. You are a beacon to us all.
This is it. Our destiny hangs in the balance. Fight with all your strength, and we shall prevail.
The enemy do better than that.
The end is drawing near. Everyone, look at the men around you. Join them in battle and claim our victory!
Enemy officer has been defeated.
For everyone we've lost, charge!
Alive, cross the battlefield. Strike him down. I, Zuluar, you are the majestic bird that leads the way to a path of absolute rule.
With this battle, I will surpass Lord Cao Cao. Achieve my worldly ambitions. I did not expect you to be my final obstacle. Let's go. Not after all we went through back in the volunteer army. Either way, I will give you the battle you seek. But know this, my old friend. I, Liu Bei, will not hesitate to cut you down.
Here you come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
We have been brought to bay. I must consider withdrawing.
I expected more out of an officer.
The enemy officer
has come to my
been
aid.
defeated.
I would choose no other.
Stop! And face me if you dare! You have the honor
The enemy
of
officer
facing me in
has
battle!
been defeated.
Prepare yourself!
We have claimed a great victory at Shibi. We can withdraw now and avoid unnecessary losses.
The tide is turning. I can feel it in my bones. One more push, and the day will be ours.
How about this? My ambition cannot be stopped.
Such impressive feats. You are truly a
The enemy officer
equal
has been defeated.
So, today is not the day that I rise above Lord Cao Cao. But that day will come.
Last, the road is clear. Quickly, sound the retreat. We'll regroup and prepare for the next battle.
Cao Cao cannot be allowed to escape! Press the attack!
Do not look back, Cao Cao. Just keep going. You keep him safe. Everyone else, with me! We must drive them back!
Our path forward is clear. Pick up the pace, and we can lose them here.
Thankful that you've come. Now it is a battle worth fighting.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
Halt, Lord Cao Cao. If you wish to escape, you must first get past Guan Yu. Though I am grateful for your past hospitality, I am still a warrior. My brother's ambitions guide my blade.
So, you are the last to stand in my way. Offer me no quarter. Fight as you will, Guan Yu!
Your eyes still shine with the same light. You have not changed since the days we fought together. But I have chosen to follow my brother. You have chosen to follow Lord Cao Cao. In this battle, you the inevitable result of our unshakable loyalty to our lords. Our blades will decide whose dreams survive. Let us settle this once and for all.
I see it. This'll do it. I've been waiting for this.
Done for. No! We must keep fighting! Take this! Let's go! Take this! Gotta be quick at this. Take this. Tables turn. All my might. Gotta be quicker. Real. Have a seat. This'll do. Take this. Looking rough. All my might. I'm just getting started. Hold strong. Sacred Bird, protect us. Gotcha. Sacred Bird, protect us. This'll do. That is. Let's end it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done. It seems you have grown more powerful than me. You can go. No. My friendship for you and the debt I owe Lord Cao Cao
would never allow me to sully our honor in such a way. I fought with all my might, and I was well and truly defeated. To think, you are the same man I fought alongside on that day back in G. You've truly grown strong.
Guan Yu.
You may walk away this time, Lord Cao Cao, but in the end, Liu Bei will surpass you. If you have learned anything on this day, let that be the lesson you remember.
Impossible. My triumph over him is inevitable.
Oh, there he is, the man of the moment.
You fought magnificently in the last battle. If you hadn't been there, we'd be at the bottom of the Yangtze right now.
Indeed. Allow me to thank you again, Zluan. Yes, when we had to face Guan Yu on Huarong Path, it was certain it would be my end. We lost this battle. I am willing to accept that. Witnessing the resolve of the Sun clan and the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces has made this a rather tolerable defeat. Besides, I have also escaped with my life. And as long as I am alive, I will never stop moving forward, no matter how strong my enemies may become. Come with us. Surely you cannot abandon our shared dreams and ambitions. I also doubt that you would suddenly become overcome by fear now.
Great. We're all counting on you.
Everyone knows they can place their faith in you, myself included.
We shall walk the path to power, together. Good timing. We were just thinking about your future with us.
Your service under...
But taking on such a position...
It does. One option is you will have of the Zluan. Which path? Good.
If that...
Cao Cao will take all of your past achievements into consideration to bestow something suitable upon you.
Our lord is a poet after all. I'm sure whatever he comes up with will be magnificent.
I will give it some thought. You won't regret the wait, Zluan.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me to gain yet another valuable experience as a doctor. And I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuanhua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuanhua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again? Is something wrong? Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just... Would you let me be your apprentice?
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up. And you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do that, it changed me as a man. I told my father, imagine if I could become a doctor like him.
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea as undeserved flattery. But, yes, perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuanhua! Oh, Yuanhua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuanhua.
Oh, right, it's a race!
I'm next! Wait!
I am a bird with no wings, dashed against the earth. Blood clouds my sight, blinding me to the true hero's visage. What sort of peace can possibly be built after so much needless death and so many forsaken ideals? The answer still eludes me. But Cao Cao is the hero you have chosen, and you have decided to carry on Juha's dream for the future. So for now, I'll be watching you, and hoping that the path you choose for the sake of her dream will bring peace to our world.
Go, Ziluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace